Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Article 156, Sub-Article 4A of our Constitution states that it is the Attorney General, AG, that should be the custodian of the seal of public, or I can say the public seal. That is the custodian. But for those who remember, in 2024, Ruto signed a law moving the custodian of the public seal from the office of AG to the office of the public service. Yaani wakati kulikuwa na mheshimiwa Justin Muturi akiwa AG, na sasa anatoa kura naweka kwa ofisi ya Kosikei, the head of public service. He signed that. And as we're speaking now, it is now clear that that public seal is no longer domiciled in the AG's office. It is now with the William Ruto's appointee, Henry Koskei. Huyo ndio mtu sasa custodian wa that seal. This is raising so many questions among Kenyans. And there is this confusing statement from the government spokesperson, Isaac Mwaura. In one instant, the seal is with AG. In another instant, the seal is with the head of public service. And it's trying to justify how it really was moved from one office to the other. But what we are going to learn is that the parliament did not have a say in that move. There was no such a bill or a legislation to allow this seal to be removed from one office to another, even though in our constitution it is very clear that the custodian of that seal is the AG. Why? Because in every engagement the government will go into with another government, or even an appointment, let's say that the president wants to do an appointment, key legislation, it validates. So it will need the legal advice from the AG. Ndio maana AG lazima akuwe ni mwanasheria. Hasa tumefika hapo, whereby now we have the head of public service who is not required to be a lawyer, or is not even a legal advisor to the president or to the government. By the way, AG is the legal advisor to the government. Lakini sasa iko hapo, and the confusion is here.
The public seal is actually under the custody of the Attorney General as per Article 9 of the Constitution. And if we look at the Office of the Attorney General Act, Clause 2 on definition of terms, it clearly states exactly that. And so therefore, this needs to go on record that the public seal is not with the head of public service. It is with the Attorney General, and that is misinformation, disinformation that came as a result of a process in Parliament. Then of course it was deleted. It was a proposal. It never went through, and we want to tell media houses to verify their facts before they publish that, because I think that is what created the momentum. So as a government spokesman, we withdraw and clarify that one, so that then we get the position right, and this should be on the record.
Where is the government seal right now?
When you look at the law is very clear. The seal is under the head of public service. That is the law. It was passed recently.
So, Dr. that is to say the AG doesn't hold the government seal
The
anymore.
new law is that the head of public service is the one who has the public seal.
But was it communicated to Kenyans? Are the citizens aware that the government seal left the AG's office to head of public service?
Ronnie Reagan, that is a process that went through Parliament.
Thank you so much. Daktari, jina langu ni Ronnie.
One will be asking why move such important item from the legal office where it should be to another office. There are reasons, and serious reasons, because Ruto cannot just wake up and say that toa hiyo ofisi peleka pale. Hapana. Every document stamped with the seal should comply with the law. Ruto has had a big problem with Justin Muturi because he's not ready to be advised. The reason would be that these people want to do some deals that they don't want to involve the AG, or they believe that AG might not at least approve those deals the way they are because he know she or he will be held accountable to that. Ni wakati wa kutafuta shortcut. Do you remember what the former AG Justin Muturi talked about, the Adani deal and the signing of those contracts and other things, where Ruto called him and asked him to sign some deals somewhere in an airport, not in the office. But he insisted that he cannot sign a document while on a transit. He will need to go to the office, read it, understand, and sign. Now you can understand where we are heading.
Oligarchs who had offered to invest $1 billion here in Kenya. And again, it came from Adan Mohammed. In fact, I have even staff telling me that an NGO, I go and check, and there's no, I said the NGO council, we don't have any such company.
Such thing is registered.
Then, on the day we were coming from India, after that COP28, we flew to India for state visit, blah, blah. I am landing on my way back because Guru, this guy of Defki, I see Ruto around him. It's one of the Guptas. When Guru told me during breakfast on the day we were leaving Delhi, that that plane of the president is not good. I've chatted another one for him as we are going direct. Get an executive jet. I've gotten him so I land in Dubai. Ruto is calling me. Those people, those Russians want you. They are there. They are in Dubai. They are waiting. You signed in. I said, I'm just at the airport and I'm on transit. I am not leaving the airport.
Right.
He said, no, but they are there. Your people, your staff have already worked on the document. I said, no, I will need to go and review it in office.
This document being the deal.
The deal. They were purporting to give a grant of $1 billion to grow allegedly 3 billion trees towards the 15 billion. William Ruto, whenever he comes up with a program, it's for money making. For him, it's for money making. Now, I come and tell them, they bring me an MOU. I tell them, and I remember I spoke about the MOUs.
Yes.
I told them, it came from the Minister of Environment, which they pushed through. I tell them this thing, the $1 billion can only be by way of a grant, but it cannot come directly to the ministry because under the PFM Act, Section 47, it can only go through the National Treasury. They are trying to avoid that money going to the National Treasury, and is money coming from abroad.
Right.
I mean,
you're being asked to sign in an airport.
I'm being told to sign at Dubai airport, and there's William Ruto calling me directly.
Ruto's critics are also reacting to the same. The issue of moving this seal. Kenyans, we are not safe under this government. Hawa jamaa wanaweza uza hii nchi. Wakitoka kwa uongozi, hakuna nchi. Tunaelekea mahali papaya. But the situation is not good. The motive of moving this seal, it is not good. The intention is not good. Sasa saizi wanasema kuko na pointiwa Raila Odinga. Yule age tuko naye saizi. Whom Ruto praised. But now, the office is just remaining a ceremonial office. Responsibilities moved elsewhere. Hapo tunasema tuko kwa broad based.
Hii seal, the government seal, ambaye hao wabunge wanaongelea sasa hivi, sio ati hiyo government seal ilichukuliwa ikapelekwa kwa ofisi ya Head of Public Service. La, hiyo government seal walingoja Attorney General ametoka kwa ofisi, wakaenda usiku, wakafungua, wakabeba seal ya government. Yani wanajiibia hata hao wenyewe. Ati serikali inaibia serikali. Hiyo seal sio Attorney General alibeba akapeleka kule, waliiba usiku kwa ofisi ya Attorney General. What kind of a government is this? Na kazi ya hiyo seal ni kuweka muhuri any agreement. Na mimi naunga mkono Mheshimiwa Mkunji kwa ile maneno umesema, enda bungeni, tunataka tujue hiyo seal imeweka rubber stamp mambo magani. Lakini mimi tayari nishaambiwa zile deals ambazo zimewekwa. Mumeona nyumba yetu, heritage yetu ya Bomas of Kenya, mnaijua? Sasa hivi wameshauzia Mtaki, amebomoa Bomas of Kenya yote, anajenga hoteli pale. Sasa hivi pita pale Lang'ata Road, 30,000 acres of Masai Mara imechukuliwa, wameweka muhuri. Mnajua ule mtu ambaye amechukua hizo shamba. Mkiona Ngong Forest, wamekata miti yote, wamechukua karibu eka 30 hapo Ngong Forest, wanajenga hoteli ya kifahari. Na mnajua mwenye hiyo hoteli. Juzi tulifanya maandamano, vijana wetu wakafa kwa sababu walikuwa wanataka kuuza ile airport. Rais akasema kwamba sawa, ameacha hata peana hiyo airport kwa Adani. Lakini ile kitu ambaye imefanyika, wameenda huko Dubai, wakachukua huyo muhindi, akaenda akarejista kampuni kule Dubai. Sasa hivi nasikia next month wanaenda kupeana at airport yetu kwa mtu wa Dubai. Huyo sio mtu wa Dubai, huyo ni Adani. Na ndio maana walikuwa wanachukua hiyo seal. They are selling our country. Ukienda kule Western Region na Nyanza, last week mumeona wameuza viwanda zote za sukari. Nzoia Sugar Company imepeanwa kwa Muhindi. Mumias Sugar Factory imepeanwa kwa Muhindi. Mohoroni, Shemilil, Miwani, hatuna kiwanda hata moja imebaki kwa serikali. Na mnataka tunyamaze. Na wanapeana hizi vitu kwa miaka 30 years.
Now, I don't know your views on this, but please let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.